Go ahead and slide that. We should be live.
Yo,
Live
yo, yo.
live music feedback number 28. Welcome. We already got, some of the homies in here. We got Hot 16s. We got Step to Me was good from the Skinwalker clan. And we got someone on their phone here. I'm not sure who you are, but hey, welcome to the Discord. Throw a
No,
message
that's
in the
all good.
chat. But welcome to Live Music Feedback, y'all. If you have been here before or if you haven't, how it works is you can join our Discord, and let me get the link for y'all real quick. Let me get the link to our Discord so everyone is on the same page. Give me a sec. And so if you go to this link, I just posted it in the chat here. It'll take you to our Discord where you can post your track in the live music feedbacks channel, which is right here. And as you can see, excuse me, we already got a couple tracks loaded in. We already got a couple ready to go. And last week was another banger week. Why do I say that? Because you can actually go onto our Instagram and our other social medias right now and check out our latest post. It's a recap. We try and let people know, hey, we're in here, come get groovy with us while we stream. But, hey, we also do a recap of last week. And there were some bops last week, as you'll see. But you post your track and music feedback. We'll give you feedback. We'll look at your social media, let you know, hey, is it you posting? Are you active? Do you need to be more active? And we also will be we got a special listen, we try and keep things interesting here. We try and keep things interesting here. And if y'all haven't been keeping up on social media, we actually have Hot 16s, Andrew, painting bigger pictures in here. And what he has initiated, it's been initiated, but now it's going live, I guess you could say, is he will be curating a Spotify playlist of his favorite tracks from the Uwavee live music feedback. And we gon' hey, we know some people, he might know some people, we all might know some people. That playlist is gonna land somewhere. So if you have a track, and listen, we know we say live music feedback, it doesn't have to be a finished song, doesn't have to be polished, but listen, if you want to make the playlist, throw your polished, finished track in live music feedback, and you might get a chance to land on that playlist. What's good, Lenny?
Yo, yeah. And man, I always feel like I'm pronouncing your name wrong, man. And I know you have a song literally pronouncing your name correctly, right? Yo, do us a favor, because I know you just dropped a track in music live feedback. And let me know if I'm saying it correctly, bro, because I always mess it up. Like I get it once and then I mess it up the next time. Hiram. Hiram. God damn it, bro. I always fuck it up. Hiram. I'm always like, okay, I know it's like almost like the way I put it together is like almost like pie, like almost like I don't know why it went to pyramids for me, but like pie and then rum, and it's like the I helps me. But yeah, there we go. No, but it's messed up because my name's Leonard, and people have messed up my name consistently my whole life. So they call me Leonard, and I'm like, yo, it's Leonard. Just call me Lenny. It's just easiest. So I'm right there with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I'm excited for that track because I'm pretty sure we've heard that live, man. It was pretty sick. Yeah, we really in this together.
Do you prefer Leonard or Lenny?
Dude, Lenny's just so much easier. My dad goes by Leonard, right?
But that's not what I asked. I asked, what do you prefer?
Lenny. I'll take Lenny.
Okay. And I only do that because that's what everybody does to me. Because like, do you want me to call you Thomas or Tommy? And I'm like, it's really up to you. Like, I'm not gonna, trip. And they're like, but what do you like? What do you love? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But, listen, at Uwavee, listen, we will get your names right, but in the promo, but we can't pronounce it. Just know that. But yes, if you're just joining, check out the chat here. You can join the Discord, post your tracks into music feedback. We're about to get started. We got a couple tracks to get to already. And man, shout out to, and again, make sure y'all go follow us and on Instagram, U_Wave with 2 E's. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. We just dropped Can You Make a Banger episode 1 of season 2 weeks ago. This week, episode 2 is dropping on Thursday. So if you liked episode 1, you might like episode 2. So check it out. You never know. But enough of that. We're going to get straight into this first track. And it's from, as usual, a return live music feedback guest. I don't know what's a viewer, friend, artist. Terrell says, can you make a G? I don't know what can you make a G is, but maybe top G. No. Shout out Terrell in the chat. Man, if y'all knew more about Terrell, man. Jeez. If y'all seen Mr. Robot, think like Mr. Robot took the limitless pill, pretty much. But we're gonna get to this first track by one of my favorite groups nowadays, the Skinwalker Clan. Shout out Step to Me in here. He's like their liaison. Step to Me is the Skinwalker Clan liaison. Like he's the White House speaker that like answers all the questions from the public about his committees and shit. But today we got a track named Shiny Like a Pokemon by Mick Ultra and Rail Alien. Now we've listened to Mick Ultra before, I think we've listened to Mick Ultra before, but the last couple tracks have been like on some like DMB or like breakcore, hypercore kind of vibes. I'm curious to see what this one is. But as usual, man, we're in it for the long haul. We're in it for the ride. Yeah. Let me go ahead and share this with the Discord. What's up?
1 second. Guys, if you haven't already, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube, please, it helps us so much. And it's amazing. And you'll be the first to know when we drop this Can You Make a Banger. But also, if you haven't already, go ahead and like this, man. Like the music feedback. That really helps us. We can pack this thing out, get some more crazy tracks going. But go ahead and throw us a like, man. It's free. We appreciate y'all. But yeah, Tommy, let's get to some music.
All right. 2 promos back to back. All right, let's get into the Skinwalker track now. It's enough waiting. Now we're getting into it. This is Shiny Like a Pokemon by Mick Ultra. Let's rock.
Skinwalker.
Okay. Yeah, that for me is actually gonna be the one where it's like I'm personally am stumped on this one because I'm not sure what to think of that. I like the concept of a theme of like shiny like a Pokemon. I think that bar is hard. This seems like it's way more in the like trance type. Um, this seems like it's like a trance psychedelic type track where it's a little bit more repetitive, and I feel like in the second half of the beat a little bit more that structured hip hop came in with the drums. So I feel like for me it picked up a little bit second half. Um but it felt like Young Lean underwater almost. It felt like very I catch the Young Lean influence, but it felt very distorted, obviously. That's the point. Um yeah, I would have to be in the zone. Like I like it, I'm feeling the vibe, but you definitely got to be in the zone for this one. Not everyone. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? But it's I've heard this. I've heard people make tracks that are close to this at least, or like that are in the same kind of realm. So there's, as we say, there's a lane for it. But for me personally, this one, even for me, this one's like it's a little bit out there, but I see it. I see the vibes that it's trying to omit.
Yeah, with me on this one, it's one of those where it almost felt like you guys took, or whoever made this took, what could have been almost like a portion of like, so when songs happen, this is like a separator between the first half and the second half when they switch it up, and it's like a quick little 10 seconds of like, dun, 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 where it's like almost like cleansing the palate, where it's like, yo, what's gonna happen next? And it drops into the next verse. That's where I was like, okay, because I thought it was gonna drop the whole song. I was like, okay, this is the intro and it's gonna drop. Boom, and it just never dropped. So it seems super simple, almost too simple to be an actual song, in my opinion. Now I think you can use this in different ways. You could potentially, use like example I just gave, like a separator between like the first and second part of a song where the beat's going to switch up or it's going to be a new element. Or this could be like an interlude to like an album. Like I see this as like an interlude of like, 10, 20, maybe 30 seconds max, to where it like puts people in a state of mind for this next part of the album or EP or whatever your project you put together this on. But it's like a standalone track of like 2 minutes. I think that's a little excessive for the simplicity of this song. But like Tommy said, the hook is the cool part, I thought, of like, the Pokemon aspect, shining like a Pokemon aspect, right? And that could be a cool like transition, shining like Pokemon, and then silently goes out, and then boom, the next track hits. You know what I'm saying? As personally, I just don't think this is a standalone type of song, but I do think it does have a place if used properly within a song, or even again as like a short little interlude type of palate cleanser. All right, we're gonna put you in this state of mind slash, very almost euphoric esque, headspace type. Where you're like, okay, what's kind of going on here?
I feel that, and it looks like it's a controversial, in a good way, song because we got some people that want to talk about it. Who better than Step to Me to come in here and give us a little insight? Andrew, I see you got your hand up. We're gonna let Step to Me come in here and maybe enlighten us a little bit. Give us a little bit of a deeper perspective here. But come on in here, Step to Me.
Yo, what's good?
What's good, bro?
What up?
First
Thanks for
off, I'd
posting
just
this
like
track.
I'd just like to say I'd like to say shout out Pen 15 because I wasn't here, or not Pen 15. Proof Template. I wasn't here for him last week. I wasn't here for anything last week. I was busy. But EP dropping soon. I'll let Hot 16s get his take out of the way. I just want to say that is the opening to my EP and it's dropping soon. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay. So,
I
yeah,
saw you
setting the
put that in the
stage.
chat. Yeah. Interesting.
Okay.
That's like Lenny said. I'm see now. I want to know what the second track is, so I'm gonna have to tap into the project. When is it? When is it dropping? Do you want to let the people know?
Currently I'm working on the videos for it, the visualizer. It should drop this month or early September, hopefully. And then we plan to get one project out before that and then another one after.
Let's go.
Got
As usual, stay tapped in, and when you drop that music, or maybe a little bit before, let us know. We'll listen to it at Live Music Feedback, and we'll let you know. But thanks for posting as always. Andrew, real quick, get in here. What did you think? I'm curious what Hot 16s thought of this track right here. It's very controversial so far.
Yo, what's going on, Uwavee audience? Great to be here. Honestly, I'm kind of like you, Quince. I was left a little unsure there. Skinwalker has definitely been bringing some heat, so I was definitely anticipating something out of the usual. But what do I think? I think, like, even too, like Lenny said, there was a lot of buildup. Like, concept's great, the bar is great. I feel like if maybe, I don't understand EDM too much, but if you threw in some gnarly loops or maybe layered it with something else and maybe turned down that BL driver, they're kind of using some driver, some vocal driver. I feel like if they turned that down just a tad bit and just made a little bit more better enunciations, and kind of also too got a little bit more on beat. I felt that the lyrics and everything, it was just, there was so much going on and I was trying to piece everything. I couldn't really put a song together. There's a song there, but it's just kind of, you got to restructure that one. For me, it's got to be completely restructured in terms of just placing it just a little bit better. Your timing, the pockets, if you're saying shining like a Pokemon, come off a little harder with it, and that's all I could really say about that one, is just restructuring and replacing everything, because I really had a hard time putting something together there.
Hey, we appreciate you coming in here. Give us some feedback, Andrew. Give it up for Hot 16s, y'all. And as Step to Me said, this is probably setting the stage for some crazy part that drops next, right? So I'm interested, and I think, like Lenny said, the buildup is, I would need something after that to bring me back, and it doesn't have to just be like crazy trap jumps, right? But it have to be something that snaps me back into it. But as always, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it stepped to me. Just potentially, how long was that track, Tommy? In total, it's 2 minutes 24. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Think about potentially shortening it up a little bit, because as the intro to an album, people, especially with newer artists, you don't get 2 minutes and 24 seconds to, a lot of people won't give you that second track listen if this first one isn't like, you know what I'm saying? Think about shortening it potentially. And again, look at the length of some of these intros to some of these, top albums. Sometimes they're like 30 seconds, bro. Like straight up, sometimes these intros are like straight up 30 seconds and then right to the next song. Up to you, your creative idea of what you have going. Because again, we don't know what's on this album. So, but as an intro for a song that you don't want to necessarily blow someone's mind off of, and you're just trying to set the stage, think of time and how short people's attention spans are, because they can easily miss out on a fantastic project because they're like, this first song is 2 minutes long. This is going to be the rest of the album. I'm cool. When it's like, no. This was purposely supposed to be a tone setter, So helping that be clear as this is a 30-second or 45-second song compared to the rest of the tracks that are 24, just initially in the listener's mind, they're like, okay, I can tell this is going to be an intro leading us into something. So, but yeah, other than that, I'm excited to hear this, this next project you're about to drop, man.
Yeah, that was a great point. People nowadays, the way they consume music, you just got to get straight to it, So shout out to Step2Me. We'll keep our eyes peeled for that project dropping. You already know what's going on. Next up, we got Ape O. I don't know if you're in the building right now, Ape O, but I believe you hit us up on Instagram. So shout out. We say this all the time, but literally hit us up. Like literally just shoot us a DM. If you're an artist, producer, whatever, and you want to, listen to some music, figure out how we'll listen to it. Just, post it in our Discord and live music feedback. You got the link right here. Let me pull the chat up. Oh, I forgot to bring the chat. Okay, we got Oape in the chat here. He said, love the intro about the last track. That's awesome. Dig the creativeness. Boom. See, we see the creativeness there. Absolutely. That's a great point. Terrell in the building. Yeah. He's vibing. Let's get to this next track. So, like I was saying, Apo just hit us up on IG.
On YouTube. On YouTube as well, right? He's live on YouTube. He's here in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, I got the chat up.
Gotcha.
No, yeah, I see he's here. He hit us up on Instagram, and we're just about to get into his track. But as always, if you want to have this experience that Apo is about to have, throw your track in the link right here in the Discord and throw it in music feedback. We'll listen to it. We'll check out your Instagram too. I'm gonna pull up Apo's Instagram here and we'll give you some feedback. Right now, we're about to get into this next track. I got it pulled up right here. And it's titled Sad Song. Here we go. TMI Sad Song on Spotify. Let me share this with the Discord so they can listen in. All right, y'all. We're about to get into it. This is track number 2 of the day. TMI Sad Song by Ape O featuring Gray Ocean, it looks like. Let's get into it. Thanks for hitting us up. I'm excited. Make sure y'all leave a comment. Let us know if y'all think it's fire. Throw some fire emojis in there. We want to see those fire emojis if you like it. Let's get into it.
Sad songs. To your mind, too many emotions. Cut all that weak shit, ain't no need for playing sad songs. You killing me, I'm all in my jam. You killing me, I'm all in my. You killing me, I'm all in my jam. You killing me, I'm all in my.
Who are you? Better yet, who am I? I'm borderline from losing my shit. Reading between the lines was never my niche. I need clarity like alkaline and clearer skies. Not tantalize you ambiguous trick. This is where you miss a problem that could have been fixed. Focus on the positives, not Only the glitches and errors. Wearing your demons like it's turtleneck weather. Enforcing your smiles, but I see through the pleather. Do better and cleanse your soul. I'm tired of picking up pieces for you to behold. Your heart worn out, I'm tired of stitching up holes. A hopeless spirit with minimal goals. I gotta go.
To your mind, too many emotions. Don't you hinder me, keep on playing sad songs. To your mind, too many emotions. Cut all that weak shit, ain't no need for playing sad songs. You killing me, I'm all in my jam. You killing me, I'm all in my. You killing me, I'm all in my jam. You killing me, I'm all in my.
Words in and out my ears, motions never move me. Unaware of all the hairs you met, thinking like they care. That ain't me, you hardly knew me. Life in fear, I'm in my shell. Cut off myself, Mikey don't move unless it's all about cheese. Peep the melodies I speak, hymns for the cheese, parable for the streets. Thank God for a breath. Even though I'm feeling 6 feet, you mean the answer or the grade shit? I'm trying to cross over past the bull, but your pain keep haunting me. Your energy is drowning me. Always at a loss, never victory in sight. I'm trying to give you love, but all you know is blight. I'm trying to be here for you, but all you wanna do is fight. I don't know what we doing anymore.
To your mind, too many emotions. Don't you hinder me, keep on playing sad songs. To your mind, too many emotions. Cut all that weak shit, ain't no need for playing sad songs. You killing me, I'm all in my jam. You killing me, I'm all in my. You killing me, I'm all in my jam. You killing me, I'm all in my.
Whoa. Very interesting. Very,
What
very,
do you
very.
what do you think about that, Lenny?
Yo, so first off, I feel like this is right up your alley, Tommy. I feel like this is like definitely the vibe of music and artistry that, you love to listen to. I also love to listen to this too. This is it felt very much like Dreamville-esque type of track. Super laid back, some melody aspects, some hard raps on a like beat that you're almost like, yo, where is the pocket here? But they're bringing it together. One aspect about this that I wish was tied in, just the thing that threw me off, and sometimes this happens to me, and I just miss it with the song. But the cadence on the hook was throwing me off a little bit. Like it felt like there was a pocket there, and it was like I don't know if it was like the amount of words that was being fit into the hook or the starting or any point, but it I don't know why in my brain it felt like slightly off. It could have been intentional, but in my brain it felt slightly off, and it was kind of messed with me a little bit. But the verses tied it back in, and I really did actually like this instrumental. Like it's one of those instrumentals where it's like, if you're able to hit on this instrumental, it sounds crazy fire. And the execution on the verses was there. The hook, I wish the hook could have just been a little tied in a little bit better for me personally. Just my personal opinion. But what do you think, Tommy?
I thought it was pretty good. It didn't sound off to me, but I could see how maybe his cadence combined with his voice, because he does have a unique voice, could be unusual, not the norm. So, but no, I thought it was a good track. Love the beat. I really like the theme. I thought I actually thought like the vocal. I thought it was very on purpose, because it's TMI sad song. The beat is very much like a drowsy type beat, and your voice, it almost felt like you were going for that, like almost like imitating sad songs, like the vibe that sad songs give. But you definitely have a unique voice. I think I gotta listen to more because I agree like that. Like I can't even replicate what that sounded like. It was like you would go really deep, but then come back up kind of really high on that hook. Like it was very unique, I thought. But this was a vibe. This was a really good track. I'm super stoked that you hit us up on Instagram because I gotta listen to more now. And you said it was a single. I think you said it was a single. I'm curious to see if you got a project coming up, you know? And yeah, if you, by the way, y'all, if you are just joining, if you want to post your track and get it listened to, first off, like and subscribe. Like the video so you can let people know that we're doing this right now. And then once you do that, go into the chat and you can look up this link here. I'll copy and paste it again for everyone. This is the link to join the Discord. You can throw your track in the music feedback channel and we'll do what we just did. We will listen to your track and give us some feedback. But yo, I want to bring Andrew Hot 16s in here. He's got some feedback on this track as well. And make sure y'all peep the, you know, the playlist that he's making, y'all. Looks like he might have thrown that link in there, so y'all might need to check it out, y'all. But Andrew, man, what'd you think of this track, dog?
I really liked it. I actually, you know, I kind of listen to music like this, you know, kind of almost like Lil Peep kind of vibe, a little kind of I Love McConan vibe too. I was getting from that. I like it, but too, Lenny, I want to step back on what you said with that hook, the cadence, and I think what he really could have did, especially when he was saying sad song, he could have maybe even raised it a few notes, like with the sad song, like could have did something just a little bit more. I felt like that would have brought a little bit more to that hook. It felt very flat. It felt very just not like, you know, like there's more that he could do with that. But overall, though, man, great structure on the verses. I like the lyricism. Definitely want to check out some more of your music, man, and keep going, bro. Just yeah, it's the only thing I could really say with that is just work on that hook, and maybe even, you know, what I could say is another tip is when I'm in the studio and I'm working on, I guess you could say, a song like that with a kind of a higher tone of vocal, record like 4 or 5 different, maybe even 6 different stems at different ranges and just kind of mess around, throw them in there, sit back for a few seconds and listen. And that's kind of how I've curated some of my hooks and kind of putting them together. So that's just something I could give to you, is try it out in a million different ways, but you could definitely do something with that, man. Shout out.
Yo, we appreciate that. And make sure y'all check out the Rise of Stars playlist, y'all. And Lenny, you know what's funny is Apo said in the chat he just started singing, so you might actually be onto something here. So you might actually be capturing something that maybe you might want to like see it, like source that, you know what I'm saying? Like cause you know, I think you got a really unique voice, and if you can hone it like the Airbender or like Luffy or something, like you can do really something, you know, something really dope. But make sure y'all tap in with the with Apo on Spotify here. What's good, Lenny?
And one thing, yo, just to be clear, and again, first off, everyone who comes up here and says their opinion, hey guys, creators, one thing just to know, hey, these are all opinions. All right, you guys can do whatever you want with your music. We're just going to give you our perspective based on the music we listen to and the, you know, biases we have built into our music ears on your song. Truthfully, whatever you feel creatively that you want to put out there, tweak it and bend it to whatever you need. Feel whatever you think is good feedback from us and put that into your music. But for sure, do not take every bit of feedback we give you and adjust your song around what we're saying. Do not do that. Okay, just don't do that. One thing I will say, yo, you're just starting to sing hooks. I love your voice. I really like the hook. Like everything about that track was, you know, very, very solid. The one thing with me in my ear specifically, I don't I hear lyrics after I hear the beat and the hook. So for my ear, it's like, does the verse sit well on the beat? For this beat, it's super difficult because it's such a, there's no line. It's like, hey, whatever you guys make is the pocket. So that's what you just decided to sing on a really hard track. But if you did, and you're so close to it, if you hit that pocket, this is my opinion. Tommy likes it. Okay. So this is my opinion. If from my ear, if you tweaked it and hit that pocket a little more, I'd be like, yo, this is crazy. Like, what is going on? So that's my food for thought.
It's perspectives, right? If someone's glazing you hella hard, like, you should also not like die on that hill, right? So like, it's perspective and trying to get as many, that's why you should post to live music feedback. It's about getting as much live perspective as possible, because you can't always sit down like face to face like we are right now and have someone give you direct feedback. So it's all love, y'all. And listen, this is a exercise to get better. We're all trying to get better. But let's move on to the next track. We appreciate you for posting. And again, if y'all are trying to join the Discord and get on the live music feedback and post your tracks, we got some more to get through. First, make sure to, just like this video here. I'm seeing a couple likes here, I'm seeing it raise up. You should keep liking it though. If you want to see more, like it. But when you do that, after you like it, you can hit subscribe. And then after you do that, you could go to the description and go to this link here that I'm going to post in the chat in order to post your track in the Discord. Check it out. And you can post it in the music feedback. You can see next up, we're about to get into this Hot 16s track. It looks like he said it's a house EP, deep house. I'm ready to get into this. So, but post your track in here and we'll get to it, y'all. But right now we're going to get to the next track from Hot 16s here. Let me go ahead and share share it with the Discord. And as always, y'all, any type of genre, music, any style, anything y'all want to post, whether you're working on a beat, whether you got a new single you're promoting, a new album, throw it in here. If you post multiple, just make sure you star emoji the one that you want us to listen to the most, because sometimes we got a lot of tracks and we can't get to everyone. But for now, we're going to get into this next track from Hot 16s. I don't know why the Step Brothers picture is here, but I love that movie. I actually saw, I don't know if you saw this, but it was Snoop Dogg performing Prestige Worldwide with them live on at one of Snoop's shows. It's a crazy video, but it was like from a week ago.
What?
They were both with Snoop Dogg on stage performing, and I was like, what is this? But let's get into it, y'all. This is gonna be Hot 16s, Painting Bigger Pictures, Andrew, a man that goes by many names, with his single from his house EP he's working on, Step Brothers, track 1, Shit Was a Movie. Let's go.
You two guys leave me no choice. No television for a week. What?
We are so serious.
You're fucking high! This house is a fucking prison! The galaxy of this sucks camel dicks! You're fucking high! Are you out of your mind? He had the craziest look in his eyes, and at one point he said, "Let's get it on."
That was about the fighting. I'm so not a raper.
Look, I didn't touch a drum set, okay?
I witnessed with my eyes your testicles touching my drum set.
He had the craziest look in his eyes, and at one point he said, "Let's get it on."
That was about the fighting. I'm so not a raper.
Look, I didn't touch a drum set, okay?
I witnessed with my eyes your testicles touching my drum set.
You went to Northwestern and Johns Hopkins. Is that good enough for you?
No, it's not.
Well, Brennan, those are very prestigious schools.
I smoked pot with Johnny Hopkins.
You don't know anyone named Johnny Hopkins.
It was Johnny Hopkins and Sloan Kettering, and they were blazing that shit up every day.
Let's go. Let's go.
And they were blazing that shit up every day.
All right. That was an interesting track here. My feedback is this. So with house music, and this is, my taste. Well, first off, from a, operations perspective, if you are going to put this on an EP, you might want to make sure you don't get DMCA'd by whoever the producers of this movie are, because they're going to do that. But for me, you got the main house beat down. I think I want to hear more around it, and instead of just the the movie quotes. I want to hear more build up, more like a few more elements. I know like Stutter House is a big kind of like vibe right now. I know some people don't like it, but I like some Stutter House tracks. But the main house beat, I could easily hear this in the club, bopping up and down. But with anything, and as with most EDM songs, the more elements you add in, and the more the more like kind of unique elements you add in, which is the Step Brothers quotes, but you got to keep building maybe around that and integrate it more, so like less quote, more of the beat or the build up around it. And then oh, my camera froze. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. Yeah. Sorry, 1 second, y'all. Sorry, Lenny, can you hear me? Okay, I can't. You're muted, Lenny.
Wow, guys, I'm so sorry. I've been talking this whole time. I was saying there's technical difficulties.
Yeah, you were. We could not hear you.
That's so funny. I was literally,
sorry about that, y'all. My Discord just crashed. But we're back. We should be good. We're still live. We're still going. I threw the chat up on the screen while I was fixing some stuff. But listen, y'all. We live in Southern California. The internet infrastructure here is trash. We need to socialize Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi should be free everywhere for everyone. We need to stop this, okay? We need to stop this absolute madness. But yo, I just sorry, my Discord crashed there and it like froze my PC. But we're back. We're back and we're gonna get to the next track. Anyways, as I was saying, I know we gotta get some feedback, but as I was saying, I like the house track, add more around it as opposed to just the quotables. But you know, you got the main beat down. I don't know, Lenny, if you got any feedback.
No, I was gonna say you're the expert on this genre. I don't listen to crazy amount of house music, but I will say this: someone to check out, not necessarily all house-esque, and they've posted music feedback before, but Zale builds these really now he goes crazy. He goes crazy with his complexity. Zale's doing some crazy-ish. He combines EDM with like pop and like this crazy spectrum of stuff. But Zale, if you scroll up in the music feedback channel, you'll find just Zale. It's a pink profile picture. His tracks always have some crazy EDM aspect to them, and they all kill. So you guys got to check his stuff out. But yes, Zale, that's the feedback that I would have. Again, like Tommy said, I don't know if you can use those cuts because they'll definitely flag you. But yeah, that's what I would say. Check out Zale. Definitely, take some notes from Tommy's feedback. But yeah, I thought the bass was there.
Hell yeah. Well, we actually got a few more. So I'm looking in the Discord here. Next up, we got Crave to follow up here. So I'm stoked. We got a Crave track. And then we got a track from Hot. Gotcha. Okay. Hiram. Yes, that's who the H is. Gotcha. And then I see we got some more tracks from Apo. Hot 16's posted a track. We'll get to those next week since we already listened to y'all, but we got a couple more after that. So we'll get to a couple of these tracks here. But next up we got Crave. Let's get straight to this, man. This is called the Dear Summer Freestyle by Crave. Let me share this with y'all. The house beat was just too crazy. It crashed my Discord. It was like, they were like, yo, chill. Like, what is going on here? So this is Dear Summer by Crave. Shout out Crave. If you're in here, yo, appreciate you always posting a track. And let's get into it.
Yeah. You already know. You already know. You already know. Sometimes it's hard to find the light inside the darkness. Found the glass half full, but I drink it all, I'm parched. It's a pleasure just to be here. Could be sleeping in the garden. Made all these mistakes, I guess the Lord must just have pardon. Cause my life has been the hardest, and it's caused me to harden. Used to think that I was heartless, now I think that I'm just guarded. Cause I let hoes where my heart is, and they treated me like garbage. I guess all the times I've scarred is the reason I'm an artist. Damn, I've been grinding all my life and still won't see a pension. On the block where they get high just to lower tension. In the gutter like a bowling ball, the strikes are endless. I got a homie that don't stutter but can't end sentence. Damn, but it's still free until that's backwards blogs. Narrate the block like Morgan Freeman. Streets full of actors. Everybody wanna be Pacino, all these pussy rappers. I used to rob like De Niro, but I avoided capture. Kawhi Leonard, I'm the reason why we're in the rafters. In this jungle full of snakes, I'm more like a raptor. Why'd you drop 44 and this is only practice? Cause I'm experiencing shit you've only imagined. Fast money hurt my tummy, think I need a seltzer. I'm the wolf of all streets, I ain't Jordan Belfort. I'm just living to erase the shit I went to hell for. I've been kicked when I was down, they used a fucking steel toe. And I know that life is precious, but I swear even Paula Patton couldn't stop me from living reckless. Or you ain't get the message like I got drunk and never sent it. On the corner where it's messy and only money's impressive. Where you don't trust the soul, but you trust in your Smith & Wesson. Where gangster stays tested and patience always neglected. The hustlers are relentless, the other side is pretentious. And when they want some diamonds, the only time they see a dentist. Nuclear weapon, with the shit I'm like a chemist. I've been spitting more fire than Trump said it on Apprentice. Real menace, if I said it then I meant it. I'm ahead, I ain't fuck with Trump since he was on Apprentice. And I done seen a body slumped in the alley. I ain't called the cops cause I don't feel safe when they're around me. Too many people killed, sad thing was still counting. It's a sea full of bodies, sad thing was still drowning. Head pounding, came in this world frowning. Life sucks, I ain't been right since Kobe crashed into the mountain. fuck. That really gave me some perspective. I looked myself inside the mirror and questioned all my intentions. I'm knowing that karma's coming. Guess that's why I'm always running with all this pain in abundance. My demons are always summoned, and I've been living so ugly, but I know only God can judge me, so I'm out here like fuck it. Who are you to judge me? What are you, God or something? I've contemplated jumping, and I ain't got no bungee. You think my mama gave me life just so you could take it from me?
We got some feedback in the chat this time, y'all. So I'm gonna pull up the chat here. We seeing some fires. Apo says tough. I thought that was a great track. Hiram's actually got some great feedback here. The Weldon Irvine sample is cool off top. I'd like to see it developed a little bit more. Great song selection though. Bars is cold. I think we can all agree on that, of course. The Trump art, 10 out of 10. A lot of personality, just need that engineered touch for sure. I would probably say the same thing. Like, I easily had like the just stank face that whole time. I mean, and I'm Spirit 5 and Trump said it on Apprentice. Like, okay, I see where you go.
Yeah. Tommy, the double entendre with the bar with old boy Kawhi talking about this is why we in the Raptors, bro, on the Raptors, in the Raptors, champ. I was like, yo, relax, Craig. Relax, bruh. Going too crazy.
No, but as usual, you know, Crave always provides quality tracks. Again, I agree with all the feedback that you know we saw, and this was just another solid track. I like the bars on this one from Crave. Crave's always keeping me on my toes. I'm always like, wait, what did he say? Wait, what? Oh yeah, he said that. But cool. Next, we just gonna keep it rolling, man. We got a lot of tracks to get through. Next up, we got one from Hiram Torres, y'all. I'm the one messing up the name this time, man. I'm throwing it right now. But and he's in here. He's been hanging out today. So, and by the way, y'all, if any of y'all want to speak, go ahead and hit the hand emoji here. We're gonna be, you know, bringing you in here for feedback. We got a lot more tracks to get to. Sometimes we keep things rolling here, but make sure y'all throw a hand up if you want to get some feedback. We're gonna go ahead and get into this next track here. Let me just pull it up on Spotify.
And Hiram, if you need to intro this song, say any quick words before we play it, throw the hand up. We can definitely do that real quick.
Yeah, if y'all want to say something before, feel free to, man.
All right, here's a hand up. I'll give him.
Oh, let's go.
Huh. Am I not able to do? If you can do it faster, Tommy, then do that.
Sorry, could you click the hand again real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Boom.
My bad. I'm on mobile and I have not like done my iPhone preferences, so it was like go in your settings real quick. But
yeah.
My bad. I low key posted 2 tracks. I posted Hiram and then I posted another one. If y'all have heard Hiram before, by all means play the other one because I don't remember if I played that with you guys yet. It's very possible.
Tommy, remember we listened to Hiram. We saw you perform it, really.
Yeah.
So,
right.
So I'm down for that or the psilocybin Soprano. You did star that one, so I'm down, and I really like that name. So if you want us to bump that, I'm down for that too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is a 6-minute song. So if that's cool with you guys, then run it.
Yo, we can run through like half of it. What do you say, Tommy?
I was gonna say that definitely plays a factor.
No, for sure. I mean, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. So that song is a 3-part song because it's actually 13 minutes. I got like 2 different versions. I didn't post the 13-minute one because I would have been an asshole if I did that. But by all means, I mean, if you guys want to play Hiram, there's a lot of people in this chat, I'm sure, who ain't heard that song. So that's cool with me.
Let's give people the opportunity to listen to Hiram. I think, you know, we could run this track back 50 times if we really wanted to be honest. So let's get into it. I'm gonna get straight into this track and make sure y'all pronounce the name right. Damn it. Pronounce the
Appreciate that.
name right. Let me share this with the Discord so y'all can see. Boom. And we'll tap back in with you after we listen to this track, Hiram. Let's get into it, y'all. This track is called Hiram by Hiram Torres from his album. Sorry, it's a long one. Let me. The best part of painting is never the center. Let's get straight into it.
All right, I'm ready.
Yep. Alors, t'as quelque chose à dire? Hein? Espèce de arbre de fils de pute. Va te faire enculer. J'espère que t'en crèves plein la gorge. Je savais que je nique ta race. Enfoiré de merde. Va chier.
Yep. Shut up, bitch. That's not how you say my name. It's not that hard.
Hiram.
Shut up, ho. That's not how my name pronounced. It's not that hard.
Hiram.
I'm the one-stop hitter that you asked for. I'm the one on the mic, I'm an actor. I'm the one on the 808 sampler. Got the city on my back like a dance floor. LB, tell me who the hardest out. Pulling out the Remy, blowing all the clouds. Fucking on them plenty, shaking up the sound. Got the whole West Coast shaking all around. Chiba, yeska, all up in your Tesla. Chiba, yeska, yeah I'm packing extra. Chiba, yeska, sick influenza. Chiba, yeska.
Shut up, bitch. That's not how you say my name. It's not that hard.
Hiram.
Shut up, ho. That's not how my name pronounced. It's not that hard.
Hiram.
I'ma stomp your ass out like a milk carton. If we got a problem, hit the shadow boxing. I'ma stomp your ass out in my Doc Martens. When I hit the mosh pit, I'ma keep it rocking. Goddamn, goddamn. I just do it for the city, I don't do it for the gram. Goddamn, goddamn. I'm the man, if you got a problem, I'll beat the fuck out you. Chiba, yeska, all up in your Tesla. Chiba, yeska, yeah I'm packing extra. Chiba, yeska, sick influenza. Chiba, yeska.
Shut up, bitch. That's not how you say my name. It's not that hard.
Hiram.
Shut up, ho. That's not how my name pronounced. It's not that hard.
Hiram.
This is a rock.
It's not that hard, y'all. It's not that hard at all.
Yo, if you've ever had your name mispronounced, this song is for you. All right, this will hit in a way where you're like, yo, it's not that hard. It's not.
You know,
my bad,
feel,
Tommy.
No, you're good. You're good. It's funny. Listen, y'all. We love your artist names. We love all the names. But listen, you give us a break, man. My reading comprehension skills are average, but for names, it's just a little bit below average. All right. So just give me some seconds here. But what wasn't average was this track, because the beat, very much like a in your face, like what's that, like I saw this meme the other day. It's like, this is what the word blooping sounds like. It's kind of like that, like I really like that kind of rhythm. It's not that hard. Hot 16 says we're gonna get Hot 16s here in a second. But listen, I've seen this track live, like Lenny said, with Lenny. Bangs. It bangs. And you know, the verses, it's just like a fun, high energy track that this is almost like something that every artist could do, is like a play on their name. People will say, oh, whatever about it, but if you got an interesting name like Hiram does, in my opinion, make a track out of it. This is an example of something that he probably experiences every day or close to every day, and he's making a track out of it. And it seems like such a simple idea, but when executed well, those simple ideas are money sometimes. So let me actually get Hot 16s in here. Yo, what do you think about this track, Andrew?
Fire as always. I've actually had Hiram perform. He was one of the first performers at Hot 16s Fest actually back in March. Shout out to him and Nevi and all the boys over at Hangout Records. I've actually had the opportunity to work with him. And another fun fact about Hiram is he was the first ever guest on my new radio show, LA Lifestyle. And he was so kind to be my pilot guest for the afternoon. We had an amazing episode, and we're actually going to be rerunning that on the 26th to fill in some dead space because we're not doing a show on November due to Thanksgiving and holidays. But just to let y'all know, you can catch that episode again November 26th at 6 p.m. on 101.5 KQBH. What did I think about it? Well, I've heard this track before, and I think it needs to be said because you know what? I used to be one of those guys. I used to say Hiram. Well, hey, where's Hiram at? And so, I mean, I'm right there with you. Star testing and English wasn't my best, far below basic. So, not really the strong suit, the grammar. But no, this is great how he's able to let people know, like, hey, like, this is my name. Remember it. I'm not going anywhere. It's not changing. All tracks from him are great. Never disappointed, man. And honestly, just look for more work between me and him in the future. That's all I got to say. But last thing too. We are coming to the end of the show. I do know that. And the last thing I'll say is I think our boy just got the Spotify playlist placement of the week with that. And Hiram, welcome to the Hot 16's Rising Star playlist. So let's give a big little clap right there.
Everyone, throw some hundreds in the chat here. Listen, y'all, this is the great part about live music feedback. You could come in here, post your track. It could be your first time. It could be your 10th time. You never know who's going to be in here watching, prowling, and maybe not prowling.
Yeah.
That sounds bad. But you never know who's going to be in here chilling, watching. And
hey, I'm just going to say this right now. Looking at this playlist on my computer in front of as we get on with this playlist is already pretty stacked. We only got 9 songs on it. You should just look at how deep that artist catalog goes, and I can't even wait till we hit like 100 tracks on this to see like what we've curated from these live music feedbacks.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, it'd be a great way to recap.
It will.
But yo, we appreciate the feedback, Andrew. As always, shout out Hot 16, shout out Paint Bigger Pictures. Make sure y'all check out that radio show, okay, y'all? Let's get it. Peace, Andrew.
And Tommy,
what's good
on that track, Hiram? The one aspect I would say about this, and I very much see this as like this track specifically hit me like a Zach Fox type of vibe, to where he's like, cool beat in the background and kind of playful lyrics and stuff, not taking it too serious with the song, being really fun. The one thing I would say is I wish that mix wise the vocals sit a little more in the beat. It did feel like the vocals were a little far in front of the rest of the track. It felt like it was like in front, and I wish it was molded a little more within the track. It would have made it, just sonically for me personally, be able to like make it that much more immersive. But other than that, man, I'm a fan of this track, dude. Just straight up, I'm a fan of this track. Not only because my name's mispronounced historically, but just because the track's it's a good vibe, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
awesome.
Shoot, we can hit this next track.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. We're about to get into this next track here. We actually got one in the Discord. Akiran. I don't want to pronounce it again. We're talking about names. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that, but I'm going to go ahead and get into this track here. Let me share this with the Discord so they can hear. But listen, we're about to get into it. It looks like this is an interlude track, so my interest is piqued. Can I get, and they say, can I get legit opinions on this? I put my soul into this. Probably going to be the intro to his EP. So with that context, yo, Hiram, appreciate you posting the track, man. But with that being said, let's get into this track here. This is the intro to the EP called "Love at First Bite" interlude.
I don't give a fuck, I might get used to this. Won't let me out her gun. Stuck in her jaws, I'm in love. How I lost my resolve. Jeez, I'm in love, oh, again, I can't love another. I love how you lie to me, it hurts. But could you stop lying me? Tripping down for you again, I can't love another. I love how you lie to me, it hurts. But could you stop lying me, it hurts. I don't give a fuck, I might get used to this. Won't let me out her gun. Stuck in her jaws, I'm in love. How I lost my resolve. Jeez, I'm in love. She lied to me amazingly. I don't know why she's keeping me alive, but I can't see in my head. Oh fuck my head. Tripping down for you again, I can't love another. I love how you lie to me, it hurts. Your love at first bite of me, it hurts. Tripping down for you again, can't love another. I love how you lie to me, it hurts. Tripping down for you.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That was, and we have the pronunciation in the chat now. Akairan. Man, where do I start? First off, I think that's a very great intro to an EP. I would, if first rip, if I just saw that EP and I listened to it and that was the opener, I would continue listening 100%. So off rip, I think that's a great way to get people's attention. The actual track, I really like the guitar. Like the guitar just felt crisp. It just sounded like you could almost feel the strings a little bit. It's a rock EP, even more interesting. Knowing that now, I'm very much okay, now I'm interested. But I don't know if there's. I definitely caught, one thing that I like, and when it comes to lyrics, personally, I like lyrics that are a little bit more like you were saying things like I'm locked in your jaw, like love at first bite. It really felt like you did kind of put some thought into trying to convey almost something like, gruesome, like a bite, or like you're like locking jaws with someone, but in a nice way. I thought, you have a really nice voice. Everything sounded crisp on this for sure. And I'm just interested. I'm officially interested into the project you're putting out. So definitely I'm going to have to check out your socials 100%. But what do you think about this, Lenny? Is this, what were your thoughts? This is definitely, I don't know how many tracks like this we've necessarily gotten in live music feedback.
Yeah, no, this is a very interesting track. So I loved the feedback from Hiram. He said, good interlude for sure. So this was a very simple track, right? It could be a standalone song, or it could be an amazing interlude. I think this would be a really, really amazing interlude just because it's so simple. But my big thing is you gotta get the mix figured out. It made it so much harder to try and give feedback because I don't know where. It seems like there's some clipping in some places. It makes it tough to hear some of the vocals sometimes because it's like, I'm like, what's he trying to say? But what I could hear through all of that congestion was your voice is fantastic. I loved how silky it was. You clearly can sing. You clearly have an ear for like notes. The notes were on par. I actually, and again, Hiram with the great feedback. The guitar work, beautiful, very emotional, very, very emotional. I really like this track. My biggest thing is, yo, you gotta get that mix figured out because you can make the best song in the world, but if the mix and master ain't right or not correct, some people just straight up won't listen to it, especially people in the industry to where they're really paying attention to sonically. Where is this? Does the mix? Because they'll be very much so thrown off and almost be like, I can't even listen to this because their ears are so trained to be, sensitive to those small disparages that can be, anywhere on a track. But other than that, continue to make music. It really feels like you put your all into this song because, again, it felt super emotional. Really big fan of this track. Really fan of, whatever. You're saying this is rock. It could go in, like, it almost seems like very much so a hip-hop influenced rock. I'm interested to see if the rest of the album or EP or project is very much so influenced, rock hip-hop-esque. I think that could be really, really, really cool. So, I'd love to hear more.
Hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you posting this track in the Discord. Let me go ahead. I think we got enough time for one more track here. We're going to get into this last track. But again, Akairan. Yeah, stay on it, man. For me, I think it was a little loud at some points, for sure. I definitely saw that or heard that a little bit. But definitely stay on it, man. Good track. And dude, when you drop that EP, let us know, man. Or if it's out already, feel free to slide the link in the Discord. I wanna listen to it more. But we got another track here. This one is from Psych. Hey, Ask, don't worry, because we do this. Listen, y'all. If we don't get to your track today, don't fear. We do this every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. We usually try and get done by around like 7-ish. So even today we're going a little late. But listen, we're going to get to your track. If you posted, we going to get to it next week. We going to get to, you're the first one next week. It's going to be our last. It's going to be our last. I'm sorry, man. It's rough. Listen, you could ask anybody. We always get back to these tracks. And listen, we do it every Wednesday, 6 p.m. PDT. And Akairan says trying to get it done by the 31st. Hey, that's a vibe. Hopefully you can get it done. But listen, don't fear Ask. We will get to your track. Listen, we got a lot. Listen, we started the track. We started today with only like 3 tracks. Ended up getting a bunch. So, well, let me see how long this track is because this one's pretty short. We might be able to speed round it real quick. But if it's a longer track, I don't want to listen to it and have to speed run it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Okay. Oh, okay. Both tracks are under 2 minutes. Okay, it's your lucky day. So when I say we're gonna speed round it, we're gonna give y'all feedback, but these are shorter tracks. So we're gonna get into Ask. It's your lucky day, man. You know what? I felt it. I felt the passion. Okay. Hopefully you're still here because I want to make sure you hear us listen to your track. But here we go. This first track is gonna be. Let me play it so the ad gets out of the way. But this is a track called No Ice. And it was, I saw they posted about it in the Discord. Let me pull that back up. But here's the track. Bada bang, bada boom. Let me share this with y'all. Boom. And I saw that there was a Discord. So this is Psych posted this in our Discord, and they said that they mixed it. So it looks like this is an artist, not the person who posted it, but the person who posted it mixed it. So, and no worries, Ask, no worries. But let's get into it. This is called No Ice by Lil Crip. Let's get into it. No Ice by Lil Crip. I'm already vibing with it. But This is Live Music Feedback. We're about to wrap up. Last 2 tracks real quick here, y'all. Before I get to this, make sure y'all like. If you want us to listen to your track next time, make sure you like and subscribe. No, just kidding. Make sure you post it in the Discord, but also like and subscribe. We got 7 likes. Listen, we're getting more and more. If we could get to 10 likes before we ended these last 2 tracks, that might be crazy. But so Syke said this is his friend's track. I mixed it and helped him record. I saw you posted information about it earlier. I wanted to see if I could find that. Okay, so yeah, you said submitted my friend's new song, No Ice. His name is Lil Crip. He's crippled in a wheelchair and he mixed the song. That's awesome. We'd love to see it. Let's get into it. This is Lil Crip with No Ice.
It's Lil Crip. Ooh. Kelly Kush got me so hot. Just stood up for the first time. Hey, let's go. Beat so hard, feels like I just stood up for the first time. Talking shit on the ground, boys must have a subliminal mind. Names Crips are your best bet that I got ties on the west side. Keep rolling up that Cali Kush, got me so fried, that's the best high. Said the chain's fake, you got no ice, in the same place for your whole life. Got bitches on me bad as Ice Spice, hit her once and I booked the next flight. Diamond Ice blinds you in direct light, popping shots, see in the next life. Going 5 faster than a jet flight, headshots hit you at the red light. Just your feet put me in the chair, but I'm still out here in the stew. I was down bad, now I'm counting blues, try to count me out, now I never lose. Started switching lanes, who the fuck are you? I was flipping burgers and I'm making moves. In the back, smoking up with the crew, said you got it, bitch, you don't got a clue. No shit. Beat so hard, feels like I just stood up for the first time. Talking shit on the ground, boys must have a subliminal mind. Names Crips are your best bet that I got ties on the west side. Keep rolling up that Cali Kush, got me so fried, that's the best high. Beat so hard, feels like I just stood up for the first time. Talking shit on the ground, boys must have a subliminal mind. Names Crips are your best bet that I got ties on the west side. Keep rolling up that Cali Kush, got me so fried, that's the best high.
Yo, all I'm gonna say is you can't come out swinging with Beat So Hard it feels like I stood up for the first.
Crazy.
I was dead after that. But yo, my quick opinion here, you know, I think, you know, you got something. Not personally my style of lyric and theme. However, like Hiram said in the chat, Hiram saying, I'm now realizing you're disabled and standing up for the first time. Wild bar.
Mind blown.
Wild bar. But like Hiram said, he said, I love punch and rap. I do too. But like he also said, you just got to work on the cadence a little bit. And you know, the more you can, almost like Lenny was saying last time, sit in that pocket and really, or like a couple tracks ago, sit in that pocket and really hit it. Punching is in right now. You know, you got like, that's like, you know, Baby, Gunna, like all the like top kind of hip hop artists right now, they're, you know, they like to punch in. So you got it. Again, personal preference for me here. I don't fly in jets. I'm not about that life. You might be, I'm not. So it's hard for me to connect with that, but punch in and that aggressive style in your face and the stand up for the first time bar got me like, you know, that hooked me. I'm down. So, but I don't know what did y'all think? Shout out Lil Crip too. Shout out Lil Crip.
Yo, first off, Lil Crip, as the name is. Yo, playing into this is so hard. And I believe he's in YouTube as well. He said, well, okay, now I'm kind of confused. So Lil Crip, so Syke produced it, and Lil Crip is the artist. Gotcha. Okay, so first off, bro, is that the disability logo as a chain? Is that what I see, bro? Is that the ice on? Oh, yo, guys. Quite possibly the hardest chain I've ever seen in my life.
That's
Quite
crazy.
possibly. crazy.
That's absurd. He did not need to do that in public. That's crazy. Like the
Bro.
flex levels are just. It's iced out too. It's like it's actually iced out. Like what are we talking about here?
I almost wish someone would come in with a diamond tester just to try him one time, just so we could be like, yeah, you know the deal. He's like, if you think that's expensive, I mean, I could. Yo, all I'm saying is, your bars are crazy. Like, it's those fun type, new type punching, like Tommy's saying. Like, yo, in the play on the disability is a lane on, like, as much as like there's a visual with this that you could easily put on TikTok and like go crazy off of something like this Lil Crip. I know he's not in this, but psych. I mean, if y'all did that, that'd be fantastic. I would want to listen again, knowing that you did the mix and of the vocals, so I can like really be in tune with that. It for what I did hear, it didn't sound too necessarily like immersive with the mix. Now, again, there could be multiple elements. What mic is he recording on? You know, did you have the stems for this beat? Like, I don't know what you're working with. So you might have been working with elements that are tough to work with, and like that's just what you could create with what you had. So that's the hard part for me, grading just the mix on it. But for the most part, it didn't seem nothing. And again, I'd want to listen again, and I'm listening through Tommy's, live recording, so it's not the best feedback. But I do think there were some places it could have been smoothed out a little bit as far as the vocals. But this is a type of music that I think Lil Crip should keep making. Like, first off, it's a fun song. It's vibey. It's recent. Plus, it's themed. Like, as much as everything stuff is themed, music is a theme. And like, if you can bar out from a wheelchair and have crazy bars, like, yo, what is it hard? So hard, I felt like I was standing up for the first time. Like, that is a crazy, like, bro, excuse me? Did he just, you know what I'm saying? That's like one of those, no, so I'm a fan. Please keep making music. Again, keep making music. That's the whole point of this. Keep making music, man.
Hey, shout out
yeah.
Psych and Lil Crip, yo. We're gonna get into this last track from Ask here. It's called Father Time, and it's a minute track here. And this is the last track for Live Music Feedback number 28, y'all. We appreciate y'all coming out. If y'all, before we listen to this last track, make sure you like and subscribe. We got a new episode of Can You Make a Banger dropping this week, so make sure you're subscribed. If you subscribe and you like, you'll get notified and you'll be the first ones to see it and let us know if it's a banger. But let me share this last track with the Discord and we gonna get straight to it. And let's do it. This is called where we at? This is called Father Time by Ask, y'all.
Yeah. Damn, it's hot as fuck in this closet, bitch.
Alright, right here.
I know when you get off work, I know when you walking home, I know when you with your bitch, I know when you on the phone, I know all the cars you whipping, I know all your burner phones, I know all them cakes you selling, cause I laced them in my home. Yeah, I feel like Jeremiah, I be watching all the time, make it rain like Mother Nature, take your life like Father Time. I'll split the Mississippi River if that means that I'm gon' catch you. I know your bitch, she miss it, so I slide in like Jeanette too. Off days, I'm creeping in the night to catch some demons. Got the cosplay, you cutting up, you finna catch a sentence. Fuck that old head, finna take his life and take his pension. Get a toe tag, finna send your ass right to detention. I know when you get off work, I know when you walking home, I know when you with your bitch, I know when you on the phone, I know all the cars you whipping, I know all your burner phones, I know all them cakes you selling, cause I laced them in my home.
Whoa.
Wow. I'm glad we listened to that. Woo, that's a
Tommy.
Listen, I'm glad we played that song because listen, I don't want you to know where I live, what time I get off of work, because it sounds like you sliding on people. So we go play this. We go play a track every time. We go play a track every time. But you know, this is that new style of rap, especially that I like. That it's literally a minute and 2 seconds. What I like is some people might even say, I want more of this, but it's going to get them to play it back. And, you know, the scene kids, I don't want to say like necessarily the emo kids, right? But the people in that kind of realm, like XXX, obviously, like his harder stuff, Ski Mask, some of the really kind of grungy type of, artists. This is right up their lane, and I know people, this is a mosh track. I would mosh to this 100%. And Hiram says the people who like the style are gonna fuck with this song. Really appreciate how you gave that performance your all. The beat selection in this genre can be repetitive, so his only advice is find beats in this genre that sound a little different. I agree. I 100% agree with that. A lot of people are just making City Morgue type beats, and it's cool, but I think the genre needs more further development. Great shit though. I couldn't have said it better myself. Like, it's such a poignant comment. Hiram's been spin facts on the last like 5 tracks, like just straight up. He came in here, spat bars, and like has just been giving great feedback. You love to see it. I couldn't have said it better myself. A great poignant comment about this track and its relation to kind of current day music, and this genre has been blowing up for a while now. So you're right in there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with Hiram. He's been straight up on par with like you said, Tommy. The last like 3 tracks he's been giving feedback on. It's been absolute fire. Yeah, take note of Hiram's feedback. It's in Discord here, so that's where you'd want to look at it. But yeah, in this music feedback chat, or live music, chat, he's killing it. There's really good points of what he's saying here. And I would agree, the repetitiveness in this genre is what gets boring. So you want to keep some freshness to the beats, work on the mixing and mastering of this. All right, that's one thing I will say. The mix, could use some work. But this is high energy. This is, almost like angry-esque, and it's like, it's a vibe. This is something that I could almost potentially work out to. So I'm like, I need to hit a quick set. You know what I'm saying? Put this on, boom. I'm hitting a quick 8 to 10 reps, no problem. Make it 11 just because. So, that's what I got to say about this. Step to me for the last comment of the night. Tommy, what do you say? Bring it up here. Let me see if I can figure this out, guys. If you guys don't know, Tommy is the technical guy with all of this stuff. He's here. I am.
Don't say the guy that's Discord's crashed is the technical guy, because then they're gonna be sketched out.
Didn't say you have good connection. I just said.
But what's up? I love that song. That was like so hard. I really like all of the rap metal that's been coming out recently, and I really specifically like this LA punk, like NASCAR alloy sort of sound. Like if you guys have heard of Lil Darky, he's really good at this sound. He makes it lots songs like Holocaust, but then he also does way more technical stuff nowadays, like Boros. I think this guy should really listen to that and take after that, because it would be way more elevated. Like you said, these City Morgue beats are good, but it would be way more elevated with lots more technicality along with the screaming and stuff.
Most definitely. And yeah, again, with this new age, if anyone is in tune with this new age sound and is really trying to push the envelope, guess who it is? Freaking Skinwalker Clan. And shoot, that's it, right? Skinwalker.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are pushing the sound. You guys are pushing the extremities of what people would say is good music in general. So
we definitely,
the bubble needs to expand, man. Keep pushing, and that's what I like to see. The bubble expanding, new creative sounds coming into play. That's what we're always trying to promote here. But that's again fantastic feedback. We love it. And thanks again for coming back. You left and came back. So we appreciate you.
I had to. I got busy for a bit, but I had to. And yeah, like just to add to what you said, Lenny, I absolutely love this new wave of rap. Like it literally just takes you a mic, a laptop, and like a DistroKid subscription, and like you're making it. Like just look at people like Acid Soulja, Joey, Shed Theory, people that are blowing up like that.
Straight up.
Impressive.
Yeah, we appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you.
Have a good night.
Hey, thanks,
All right,
Lenny.
man.
Yo, Lenny, you know, that's such a great jumping off, you know, it's a great point. Man, I it's so hard for artists and producers to make their music their career nowadays, you know. Reminds me why Uwavee is so great.
Hey.
Listen, y'all, listen. This is just like Lenny and Step to Me said, it's 2023, almost 2024. There's no reason and nothing holding you back. Famous artists talk about all the time how they made one of their greatest hits in a hotel room on a trash microphone with a towel over their head. You know, obviously that involves great engineering, right? Like Lenny, said, but get to it, man. There's always a lane. Entertainment and consumption is becoming so much more fragmented, and you can find your own group and ecosystem and live off that and feed on it and cultivate a following. So, and last thing about that last track, Lil Mabu, that track gave me Lil Mabu vibes. But yeah, listen, go to uwave.com if you're an artist, producer, engineer, and you want to start not only just selling your services, right? Because that's straightforward, right? You know, you can sell your beats, you can sell your features or whatever. But if you want to actually go toe to toe with your peers and the people that are making music and grinding just like you and make money from it consistently, make sure you'll sign up for Uwave, because we got really insane things coming very, very soon. Now, go sign up now. We are live. Go sign up for Uwave. If you are a producer or artist or engineer, just a creator, a music consumer even, go sign up. And once you sign up, you're going to get notified anytime there's any major things come in down the pipeline very soon. So make sure y'all, go to uwave.com and sign up. This has been Live Music Feedback, number 28. We appreciate y'all tuning in. If you haven't already, like the live video, make sure you subscribe. And guess what? 2 days from now, or I guess like a day, tomorrow, we're dropping Can You Make a Banger episode 2. I was like, 2 days? No, wait, that's tomorrow. Right. Tomorrow we're dropping Can You Make a Banger episode 2. We appreciate you, Hiram. Everybody that showed up, Step to Me, Hot 16s. Make sure y'all check out the Hot 16s playlist. This has been Live Music Feedback, y'all. Make sure y'all follow Lenny.
Sorry, Bashara popped into
Bashara's
what
in here too, yeah. Bashara, Terrell, make sure y'all follow all these guys. And we gotta say bye to the YouTube chat. If you're in the Ask, we appreciate you, man. Keep making music. Psych, Lil Crip, Akaran, Apo, everybody, Vuta, we saw you stop in here, man. Appreciate you stopping in here. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. If you're just joining, you're just missed out, but you can go watch this video back and post your track in the music feedback section of our Discord. We'll get to it next week. Follow Uwave, U_wave with 2 E's on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe to YouTube. We'll see y'all later.